Anyone can hit record. The actual barrier to entry on YouTube is deciding what you're hitting record for. You are instantly faced with an overwhelming grid of choices. Do you chase the trends with the highest views, or pivot to whatever is paying the highest ad rates? Choosing a direction based solely on metrics often leads to burnout. YouTube is an exercise in endurance. Even the largest creators, like Mr. Beast, spent 5 years grinding just to reach their first million subscribers. If you don't care about the topic, the odds of quitting before you see traction are incredibly high. By the end of this video, you will have a specific market-validated niche with low competition and a list of exactly 50 ready-to-record video ideas. To do this, you need to follow along. Pause the video right now and grab a pen and a piece of paper. We are going to align your personal stamina with market demand. We will lock in your direction before you ever write a single script. Forget the standard advice of following your passion. We are going to run a clinical audit of your daily habits. First, look at the data. Review your YouTube watch history and your social feeds over the last 2 months. Write down the specific topics you are consistently feeding your brain. Next, imagine you are pushed onto a stage right now and forced to speak for 10 minutes straight without any notes. What topic do you know well enough to lecture about on the spot? Third, look at your relationships. When your friends and family run into problems, what exact issues do they come to you to solve? Finally, look at your current trajectory. You do not need to be an expert to create content. Documenting a journey as a beginner is highly effective. Write down what you are actively trying to learn right now. Answering these 4 prompts gives you 4 or 5 broad, personalized interest pillars. You are no longer starting from zero. If you take one of those broad pillars, like fitness or art, and try to launch a channel today, you will be competing against established creators who have years of experience and massive production budgets. The solution is to narrow your focus 2 levels deeper. If your broad pillar is art, you drop 1 level down to a sub-niche, like pencil sketches. Then you drop down 1 more level to something specific, like portrait pencil sketches. Targeting a specific audience reduces your competition. Massive channels avoid these narrow topics because they rely on mass appeal to survive. That leaves a wide open rein for a new creator to claim a memorable identity. This specific focus is a starting strategy, not a permanent limitation. Look at Marcus Jones. Today, his channel is filled with content appealing to a massive audience interested in general YouTube growth. But if you scroll back 7 years, you'll see a different strategy. He built his initial foundation by exclusively targeting one micro-audience, growth advice specifically for gaming channels. Establishing authority in a microscopic space builds leverage. Once you have a loyal baseline of viewers there, you can slowly expand your net to capture a broader market. Now we apply the DSP stress test to your sub-niche. This separates a fleeting hobby from a viable business plan. D stands for demand. You need proof that an audience actually exists for this topic. Search your sub-niche on YouTube. If multiple creators are consistently pulling in healthy view counts for those specific keywords, you pass the first test. S stands for stock. Before you hit record, list out 40 to 50 unique video ideas for this sub-niche. If you run out of ideas after 10, the niche is too narrow to sustain a long-term channel. P stands for profit. Look at your sub-niche and identify if there is room for alternative revenue streams, like coaching, digital products, or targeted brand sponsorships. When your sub-niche clears all 3 metrics, you have checked the most common points of failure: interest, audience size, and longevity, before even hitting record. If your idea survived the funnel and the DSP framework, the strategic planning phase is officially over. Do not spend the next 6 months trying to find a mathematically flawless concept. A perfect plan generates 0 views if it never reaches production. Look at that stock list you just generated. Pick idea number 1 and start writing your script today. Before you close this video, go to the comments and type out the exact sub-niche you just committed to. Lock it in. A framework can guide your direction, but it can't build the channel for you. Transitioning from these notes on a page into your first actual video is the only way to see if your sub-niche truly works.